What is good with the YouTube? It is your boy Sean Rock to the represent mandatory thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive. And I am back again with another video and episode of Mandatory Masculinity. And in this episode, what we're going to be talking about is something that we all know, something that we all understand, but I think we need to put it on a higher pedestal. Right? We need to take it more seriously. And that is, when making decisions or taking action steps towards something, you need to see the end first. Right? There's two sides of this, right? But I want to be very, very intentional about both the negative and the positive aspects of this. Number one, when you're thinking of making a negative choice, right? A negative relationship choice, right? Maybe cheating, a negative relationship choice, maybe being dishonest, a negative relationship choice, maybe entertaining things, a negative relationship choice. You need to see the end first, right? Because if you see the end first, you can recognize that that decision won't end where you want to be, right? The consequences of that decision won't be where you want to be. So let's take another example, right? Seeing the end first. Let's say you wake up in the morning after work, and you're tired, right? And you know that you're supposed to read a book or run a mile or whatever it is that you got planned to get you to your next destination in life. You have to see the end first of choosing a negative choice to say, oh, I'm just gonna sleep in, or maybe I should just get drunk instead, or maybe I should watch TV instead. You have to see the end of where you're going to be after you choose that temporary fix or that temporary thrill, because ultimately it will be the same old. And what that's going to end up doing is it's going to slowly devastate your belief system and your confidence in yourself. Right? So if you see the end first, okay, if I do this negative decision, where will I end up in the end? Not what it's going to temporarily fix right now and how I'm going to feel right now and how it's going to mask whatever I'm going through now, but what is going to happen at the end of this. And usually, from living like everybody else in my personal life, making those negative choices, those temporary fixes, thinking with my ego, thinking with my pride, has always led me to losing self-respect for myself and also extending how fast I get to my goals. Now let's talk about the flip side of it, which is super dope, right? The flip side of it is seeing the end first, right? So let's say you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like running, but you choose to run. You don't feel like reading, but you choose to read. You don't feel like going to work, but you choose to go to work. You don't feel like writing out a plan, but you choose to write out a plan. You don't feel like changing your attitude, your mind, your motivations, your perspective, your thoughts, your decisions, but you choose to do it. What this is going to do is do the flip side. This is going to boost your confidence and give you much more self-respect about yourself. And it's going to shape your identity in a way that when the trials and tribulations of life hit and things that's out of your control get in your way, it won't deteriorate you, because you've already developed a process of believing in yourself and self-respect based on your choice and your decision to see the end first, right? See the benefit of it and make the positive choice. You're reinforcing positive thoughts. You're reinforcing habits. You're reinforcing action steps. And everyone adds value. Everyone adds value. Everything takes time, right? Everything takes time. But these type of decisions will, in the end, seeing the end first. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Right? Not how can I get through today. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Okay. How am I going to do this? How am I going to make this happen? Seeing the end first. That's all I got, y'all. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Head over to Amazon.com. Purchase my first published book. Give nothing less than $300 from the basement, mind, body, and soul. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.